Hi. Dolphin Recaps here. Today I am going to explain a 2022 American science fiction action horror film called Prey. Spoilers ahead, watch out and enjoy. A Comanche tribe lives in the northern Great Plains. A young woman, Neru, practices her hunting in the forest along with her dog Sari. Along the way, Sari's tail gets caught in a bear trap, but Neru manages to get her free. Soon after, Neru glances skyward and spots something what she believes is a thunderbird, but it was actually a predator's ship. Neru later joins her brother Tabe as they prepare for their katamiya, or the big hunt for their tribe. While Neru wants to be viewed as a hunter alongside her brother, their mother Aruka dismisses her aspirations. Not far from the village, the predator arrives, cloaking itself before proceeding to brutally skin a snake. Tabe organizes a search party to find Puhi, a member of his tribe who may have been devoured by a mountain lion. When they discover Puhi, they find him injured but still alive. Neru quickly begins treating him with medicine. If they do find Puhi alive, Neru believes something larger than a mountain lion must be around, otherwise, the lion wouldn't have left him alone. The hunting party stays on the lookout for the lion. Neru and another member named Paka climb a tree and set a trap, but Paka is viciously pulled down from the tree by the lion before he is torn apart. The lion climbs the tree and approaches Neru, who arms herself with a spear. The lion lunges toward her, just as she hears the predator roaring in her and then falls and hits her head on a rock. While unconscious, Tabe carries Neru back to her house, where she awakens. In order to finish his katamiya, he also brought back the mountain lion's severed head. A ceremony is held in his honor, and he is made the new war chief. The next day, Neru sets off on her own to try and track down the predator. She comes up with a way of throwing and retrieving her hatchet while walking with Sari and coming across a field of skinned bison. Meanwhile, the alien hunter comes across a wolf, which attempts to attack as well. The wolf charges toward the predator, but it guts the wolf down the middle. The predator then rips the skull and spine out before burning the wolf's head down to the skull and wearing it around its belt like a trophy. Eventually, Neru finds himself in a muddy hole and begins to sink. She throws the hatchet attached to a rope and manages to hook herself onto a tree stump to pull herself to safety. She finds Sari and encounters a bear. The beast chases after Neru, but she manages to hide. Before the bear can find her, it is found by the predator. The bear puts up a good fight and nearly overpowers the hunter, but the predator ends up punching it hard enough to kill it, before picking the bear up and covering itself in its blood, allowing Neru to see the predator clearly. Neru runs and escapes by going down the current in the river. Neru finds members from her tribe on another party, as they were ordered by Tabe to find Neru and bring her home. Neru fights one of the men, Wazape, almost overpowering him until another member helps him knock her out. The men tie her up and prepare for the attack, only for the predator to gain the upper hand with its sniper projectiles and take out one of the men. Neru frees herself as the men begin to get slaughtered. Neru manages to run but ends up getting her foot caught in a trap. She is then knocked unconscious by French fur trappers. Neru is taken in as a prisoner and treated terribly by the trappers. The lead fur trapper brings out Tabe and cuts him across his chest down to his stomach. Neru and Tabe are tied to a tree to be used as bait for the predator. The trappers set up vantage points to stalk it, but they are found first as the predator slaughters the first group. Another group manage to get the predator's foot caught in a bear trap, but even as it is cornered, the hunter uses its advanced traps and gadgets to kill the trappers and break free. Neru tells Tabe that the predator didn't see her as a threat, so she uses her smarts and manages to get them free. Neru goes back to the trapper camp and kills the remaining men before freeing Sari. She is found by a wounded Raphael, who offers to show Neru how to use his gun in exchange for medical help. Neru gives him herbs and tends to his wound, as his foot was severed by the predator's trap. While in hiding, Nehru is surprised by the arrival of the predator. When it steps on Raphael's wound, the young man yells, drawing the attention of the predator, prompting it to kill him. Tabe arrives on a horse to rescue Nehru, telling her that she needs to run because the predator sees him as the threat. The predator impales Tabe. It spots Nehru, but Tabe uses his last breaths to distract the hunter before it deals the killing blow. Nehru runs and cleans herself up but mourns Tabe. Nehru goes into the woods and finds the trapper leader. She attacks him and severs his foot, using him as bait the same way he did with her and Tabe. After the trapper is killed by the predator, Nehru uses Raphael's gun to kill the creature. In an instant, she has the helmet in her hands and is off into the forest. Nehru corners the predator with its own helmet, resulting in it being stabbed through the head with its arrows. Together, Nehru and Sari travel back to the village, where Nehru presents the villagers with the predator's severed head. She forewarns her people of the dangers posed by white people and other outsiders, forcing them to start looking for a new home. The tribe is happy for Nehru since he has survived and won.